All right, 3-1 win for Manchester United again. I don't know how many 3-1 wins and Alagas don't break record for number of 3-1 wins in a season. I don't understand, but got there in the end. Poor first half and on to the semi-finals of the FA Cup now. Your thoughts on the game, Henry?
Not poor first half, poor 75 minutes. That like the red card was a kind of a blessing in disguise.
Okay.
Because without that red card, Manchester United wouldn't have win Fulham today.
Interesting. I also believe so, Sha, because Fulham, they just use their hands pointing for themselves. Yeah, go on.
That is what you get when you have players who are not cool-headed. Allow the goal to go in. Allow the goal to go in. You still have 11 players on the pitch.
Yeah.
Before the Jordan Sancho attempt that led to the goal, Man U have not been playing well. So if you concede the goal, you are still at level 1-1. Prior to the goal, Fulham were the better side. So if Man U get the equalizing goal, you can still come out and get another goal.
Yeah.
This was not the best. This was not the best Manchester United. This was not even a good Manchester United. A shaky defense with Maguire. 75% back pass. A defense Luke Shaw couldn't go up front confidently. A midfield that played Bruno Fernandes off position.
So you have an issue with the starting lineup?
That is my problem. You have no reason playing Maguire starting that game.
Squad rotation or something. Now on way they complain of tired players. Now on way they complain of all those things.
Get what I'm saying. If you want to rotate the team, it shouldn't be today because after today there is no game.
Okay, fair enough.
After today, Man U comes back by April. Everybody travels for international duty if you are called up.
Yeah.
And you are playing a game, not a league match that you can lose this week and correct your mistake next week. It's a one-off game. You lose, you are out.
Exactly.
You lose, you are out one. And you are playing a Fulham, not a Norwich. You and I know how good Fulham has been this season.
Yeah.
So play your best leg. And then I want to ask, why Antonio on the bench? Why Sancho? Why McTominay average? Sabisa average when you have Fred on the bench?
I feel maybe in the absence of Casemiro, Ten Hag just needs to try as many things as possible because he not try McTominay today. We don't know what he will do in the next game now after the international break. So at least you don't see how McTominay leg don't be for now. And we know Ten Hag as somebody way moving forward. He go with reward performances. Somebody else start the next game. Let's say Fred Sabitzer start the next game now, play better. Definitely, he not go see McTominay for the game after that. So I believe that's what happened there because he need to still test everybody. There's a lot of games to go and a lot of things to play for.
My question is, are you supposed to experiment with a one-off game?
Okay, no, fair enough.
Fine. So like after City now, you are the favorite to win FA Cup. The only team in your front to win FA Cup is Man City.
Yeah.
They destroyed Burnley yesterday by 6 goals. And people expected you to come today and do the same thing. Your engine midfield is not there. You have a player who can play a little bit better, not like him, in the name of Fred.
Yeah.
He has accuracy when it comes to passes. The current Fred passes very well. He can get goals for you. He can play that standby 4.
Yeah.
And Sabisa will now do what Fred is supposed to do with Casemiro.
Exactly, yeah.
So why playing McTominay? Then why Jordan Sancho ahead of Antonio? So I think like where I was when I saw the lineup during the Arsenal game, I told people around me that 90 minutes red card outside this Man U will not win Fulham. And we were close to losing that game.
Very close.
Aside the lack of game management by Fulham players, not Marco Silva. Because I don't think Marco Silva will tell you to go to the pitch and start being erratic.
As in,
The ball was already going to the net. Allow the ball to go to the net.
Allow him. -1 goal. You still there 11-11. Why all
And
the...
and I bet every Manchester United fan around the world, I bet them, William allowed that goal to go in 1-1, 90 minutes. Man, wouldn't have still win Fulham.
And yeah.
Then the red card happened, followed by another red card.
Yeah.
You also see that after converting that penalty, Manchester United were playing against 9-man Fulham.
Exactly.
It took Bruno Fernandes dying minutes to blast that shot, because
exactly.
Then the 2 goals came in the space of 2 minutes. Then Manchester United play against 9 Fulham players for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You couldn't score a goal. That's how poor Manchester United was today.
Is it following from the poor first half performances? Because I remember asking somebody if they are worried about Manchester United becoming a second half team. You understand? And if it don't, they happen, they come. Always conceding first and then coming back. But on the long run, it's not sustainable.
It has happened before under Ole Gunnar.
Comeback period, yes.
There was a time people started liking Ole Gunnar era to Alex Ferguson 90-minute magic. But at a point in time, it couldn't work again.
Yeah.
If you watch Arsenal game today, that was the greatest undoing by the side of Crystal Palace. Before Martinelli got the first goal, Palace should be 2 goals up.
Exactly.
They missed their chances. A big team like Arsenal got their first goal. They capitalized on that their first goal. The rest was history. So you can't react against a team that can defend well. You can't react. The Fulham we saw today, outside Williams' madness, they would have ended up winning this game.
Did Maguire also escape a red card today? He get when him in there on yellow card, then he pushed somebody close to the corner flag, and I think the Fulham fans, they were all shouting red, but nothing later come out. But what do you feel? Was he lucky?
Because it wasn't Anthony Taylor.
Anthony.
If Maguire wasn't on yellow, that was a yellow card offense.
Exactly.
Had it been Maguire wasn't on yellow, that incident at the corner box, the one that happened at the corner box.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking?
Exactly.
That was a yellow card offense.
Okay. Moving on now. Any attempt, yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, just go ahead. Finish up.
As any attempt by the referee to review that incident will be a second yellow, resulting to red.
I agree with that as well.
I keep telling people, Maguire should just see off the season. Either man you loan him out or sell him. He's not a Manchester United player.
But they get somebody that's definitely a Manchester United player and kept the team in the game, made some very, very important saves. And I want to know, what do you feel? Because with the kind of saves where they make to win Manchester United matches, we all know that everybody wants to move on to ball playing goalkeeper, but surely it would always be at the back of your mind that this guy is one of the greatest shot stoppers in the history of football, not just Manchester United.
Currently in Manchester United, he has the highest number of clean sheets in our history. In our history.
Yeah.
That's how good he is. Then if you talk about a ball playing goalkeeper, it depends on what the manager wants.
Yeah.
It depends on what the manager wants. If you have cool-headed defenders,
exactly,
and you play wing football. Currently now we are not playing from the midfield, so we play wing football. So we restart with our fullbacks. So him not being a good ball playing goalkeeper shouldn't be a problem for Manchester United. Question is, the 2 saves the game made today, Kepa and Alisson Becker, Man should be 2 goals down.
All right. Fair enough. Finally now, Brighton in the next round. Possibly Sheffield United to come after that one, after they beat Man City 4-0. But it's looking like Man City in the final as well. After you take on Brighton, that is if at all, or if you beat Brighton. But how confident you they now? Those 2 prospective games leading up to the FA Cup.
I watched the box. It's an interview where somebody was saying City will get a narrow win. Yes, And it was only Mekele who was comfortable and confident enough to say, then go pump him.
Yeah.
And they pumped it. Like,
Normal.
as it stands now, in as much as Arsenal is dreaming to win Premier League, I can confidently say Guardiola can still do treble.
Of course, yeah.
Because what he missed in Champions League last season, a goal scorer, now he has.
So you know the
Scoring
confidence,
30,
man, if you go all the way, because definitely at one point when I go meet City, if I go all the way, when I go meet them for the final.
Like this now, a truthful Manchester United fan should be concerned about Brighton first of all.
Okay, fair enough.
Because what happened today cannot happen against the Brighton. If we play Brighton and Brighton go up first, it's over. The current Brighton.
Yeah.
Good. The good news is we are going for FIFA week. We'll come back. Some in form will drop, some out of form will pick. So nobody knows the Brighton that will turn up.
Exactly.
And nobody knows where Manchester United will be coming from. People can go pick injury, the first 11 disorganized, you start making patches.
Yeah.
Now, from the Brighton angle, they might not get as much call-up as Man U is going to get.
Exactly. So they will rest more.
They will have their team intact, unlike us. And if my manager go ahead and continue to do this combination he's doing in the midfield, that gave us the red card, combining Bruno Fernandes with Casemiro, coming today, leaving Fred on the bench and experimenting Sabitzer and McTominay. You don't do this against a Brighton. So first of all, before we talk about the final in the FA Cup, we should talk about my manager getting his starting lineup right and escaping Brighton first of all.
Correct.
With the result today, I am not confident enough.
On to the international break. Super Eagles in action, and we'll go see as it be. Rowala, we move. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like on all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.